Next time, research a little bit more before you accept the money. He knows. He just don't care. So technically, NTE ruined gaming. For these guys, NTE ruined gaming, man. Oh my god.
So obviously, we're back to playing because...
Wait, so she just took back the sponsor? No. How can you be this adorable and this based? Welcome to a drama so profitable. Every video game company subscribed. In today's video, we are unfortunately still not done with this whole AI stuff, but I feel like we now have the finish him thing on the screen, and we get to input the buttons and put this to rest once and for all, because I'll be honest with you, all these virtue signalers, all this incentive to want to keep reposting, upvoting this type of sentiment online is not netting them the results they want in terms of change, in terms of actual change towards the corporations. It's not happening at all. Like, the only thing that can change is them being this big ass fly flying around the room that's buzzing and so annoying but can do no harm. So there's been a bit of a development where other CCs are now being dragged along for the ride. And before we get to that, I also want to go over something that this man Kaido here has reposted, or shared the news with us. Shouts out to this man Kaido. Finally, it's happening. After the NTE AI drama, big companies are now revealing AI. Bandai Corporation and PlayStation announced AI. Epic Games announced Gen AI. Hoyoverse announced Gen AI in upcoming titles. Now I think AI haters should stop playing games. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And if we go to look around a little bit just to confirm, it is right up the bat, Sony is the latest game developer / publisher to disclose its intention to use AI to speed up the process of game development. Epic Games is heavily integrating AI into its game development process in its flagship title, Fortnite, for example. Hoyoverse has announced a significant long-term initiative to integrate advanced AI into their game development and in-game systems. Bandai Corporation, Sony and Bandai, Sony I think is also PlayStation, announced a new collaborative initiative focusing on generative AI and future technologies to enhance game development, as reported in Sony's 25 to 26 fiscal report in May 2026. This is legit. There is no mistake. Make no mistake. AI is here. And if you do not like AI, just like our man here said, I think AI haters should just stop playing video games altogether. Stick to your old games, because all the new games are going to have AI. 100%. It is what it is. This is the way of the future. This is how Corpa has to act, or else okay, so here's the thing. If Sony is ready to do this, Epic Games has no choice but to do it as well, and Hoyoverse has no choice to do it as well, because all these companies are competing for, guess what? You and me and all of us. They're competing to see who can grab the most of gamers. We are a market and they are selling products, and of course, to sell products, there's efficiency, speed in how fast they can deliver products, quality of course, and yeah, for speed and efficiency, the AI is a strong tool. Like no one can deny that. It is what it is. This is the way of the future. AI is a very powerful tool that is here, unfortunately, to stay. Probably billions and trillions of dollars are being thrown into this technology. It will keep advancing as time goes on. It is what it is. Just get comfortable. Just like cars were first introduced or phones were first introduced. Like, it is what it is. So technically, NTE ruined gaming. For these guys, NTE ruined gaming, man. Oh my god. I also want to go over a bit of a situation in the anime sphere, right? Now, we all know the VTuber sphere is like a subsection of the anime sphere, all right? Now, we're going full on big anime sphere, where this man Giguk, probably the biggest anime YouTuber I've seen personally. If there's anyone bigger, please let me know. He is facing a bit of backlash because of a sponsor ad he rolled in this video. I wonder which it is.
Imagine waiting for a game to patch when you can play a game that's just come out instead. Like, didn't everness just release?
Is that the sponsor of today's video?
Oh yes. That's right, my fellow gacha gamers, the wait is finally over. I've already had the chance to give this game a test run, and it was cooking hard back then, so I am beyond excited to be able to get stuck in the official 1.0 launch version now that it's finally here. But
yep. Yeah, he's showing the praise for NTE, man, and people are not having it. A huge shout out to Darkos88 for letting me know. Let's take a listen on what people are saying against this.
Is getting backlash for promoting NTE. So as you know, NTE is currently facing major controversy over the use of Gen AI. Examples include billboards, movies, and other content. Many players have quit. One of the NTE VA called them out, and VTuber Iron Mouse also canceled her sponsors.
She didn't cancel. She finished the stream, got the bag, and then dipped out. How do you cancel some shit that's already over? I don't know why people are saying she canceled it. No, she finished the stream, and then she started getting tagged after stream. That's what I heard.
Now, Giguk, one of the most famous anime CC and the Trashers podcast, uploaded a new video. The video included an NTE sponsorship, and he immediately received backlash, with people calling him out to...
Ooh. I really thought you were going to get rid of the Gen AI ad in this re-upload. For people that don't know about the re-upload, because I went to check Giguk's Twitter to see if he's talking about this or not, if he responded to this backlash, quote unquote. The only thing I found is the latest video got age restricted, probably due to the anime. He said it's I blame Range a girlfriend, there it is. Hang tight, we are going to re-edit it and re-upload it to, of course, appease the mighty YouTube algorithm, right? And so in the re-upload, he knew that there were people that were calling out NTE to drop the sponsor, to do the same virtue signaling crap Iron Mouse did. I wasn't buying it. He was like, nah, that's a good bag, bro. Y'all should be happy for me getting that bag. Y'all over here hating. And so, yeah, he just re-uploaded that with the ad included. Freaking based Giga Chad move. Let's continue. Now, that news isn't even recent. It's a whole deal how Iron Mouse rejected that. I guess you must be under contract. If they were all under contract, then how could shylily and just cancel it directly? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Iron Mouse was done. shylily just negated the shit immediately midstream. It's like, we can confirm that one. So I don't know what they're saying. AI Slob, you should remove this sponsorship from the video if you can. I hope you'll consider dropping them as a sponsor, running a channel that's based off the creative of the human mind, and then supporting Gen AI Slob for a check. Doesn't read well at all. Okay, AI doesn't make everything. So AI is a tool, like Photoshop is a tool. Okay, it's really that simple. You can use it as an editing tool, all right? AI can run certain things. It's not making anime, though. People keep mistaking the two. How animators use AI is a tool like you would use Photoshop, or like you would take a plane instead of a car, all right? A plane is faster, it's gonna get you there quicker, right? You can take a car to travel, or you can take a plane to travel. It's your choice. But if you can take a plane, there's a good chance you'll probably take a plane because it's faster and more efficient. That's just how humans do things. Like, geez. So why didn't we remove this on the re-upload? Ooh, hoes mad.
And hating on him for promoting.
Okay, we have another one. I'm actually so disappointed in you. You think having an hour on documentary on how you made your own anime would have made you realize the beauty in human-made art, but I guess not. But it is human-made art. It is literally human-made art, man. Such a spit in the face, not only to the art community at large, but to the entire production team you worked with on Bond. I don't know what that is. There's some backstory there. But what I do know is humans use AI to support them in the process of making the final products. It's not AI making everything. Like, that's just like the level of technology. We haven't reached that yet. Like, we're not there yet. And when it's done, it's easily recognizable. Jesus. AI garbage. Next time, research a little bit more before you accept the money. He knows. He just don't care. Still promoting the AI slop game, I see, Garnt. Bet all the animators that work on your anime are thrilled with knowing that. They don't care. They don't care. And the reason why they don't care, if we go over here to the video itself, it's performing really well. No one freaking cares, bro. Dislike ratio is barely existent. And you look at the comments here, nothing. This is like one of the replies. I found this one. He dropped the timestamps, and in the replies of the timestamps, no one is talking about the sponsor at all. People don't care. This is a good time to celebrate anime as a whole, the spring anime. I think this is a huge series in Giguk for the ones that are familiar with his channel. I don't know why people are trying to push so hard for this instead of just celebrating the event that is anime, having a good time. This is what people are here for, man. We're just trying to have a good night. I'm just trying to have a good time. I don't know if you guys know that song. But anyway, moving on, we have Shylily, man. Shylily once again weighing in on the situation. I think this is where the finish him shows up. It's Shylily's because Giguk just dropped a huge deuce on these little babies over here. I feel like Shylily will just hit them with the coup de grace. Let's take a listen. My God, that's so adorable, bro. It's so adorable. Like, I know a grown-ass man looking at this and going, oh my God, it's so adorable. It's so cute. But I just got you. It's so cute.
Really quickly, because I absolutely do not feel like this should be a topic at all whatsoever. So this is
So fucking true. So freaking true, man.
gonna be 1 minute and I'll have absolutely no discussion over this because this isn't fucking Twitter. This is Twitch where we game and we variety stream and whatnot. This isn't fucking Twitter. Okay, Tuesday, it was getting late and I ended my stream after a super quick break because some friends messaged me being like, yo Lily, I didn't see it during my stream because I don't really have Discord notifications on at all whatsoever. I also already don't check Discord much, but they were like, yo Lily, just reaching out to let you know that this game is like heavily riddled with Gen AI, right? I was like, oh, that's nuts. That's unfortunate. That's so sad. So I was like, let me look into that properly, you know. I'm sure my artist friends know exactly what they're talking about, but let me look into that properly and, you know, make sure this isn't just like a random mistake, some leftover of whatever, and they're already sorry and whatnot. So look into that. And it has been very clear that the company is like trying to value human labor with tons of AI, like Gen AI garbage in there. Heavy, it's two things. I don't spread bullshit rumors. Chat, if you're not I don't want to have a discussion about this. If you yourself aren't actually properly researching this and looking into this as I have, I don't want you saying shit, alright? This isn't Twitter.
Freaking based. Look at how she just shut them down completely. How can you be this adorable and this based?
We don't make shit up here. You properly go through this genuine. It's just to research. Spend like 10 minutes of your time.
I know it's literally a Google search. You look around Twitter and you understand everything.
I have to like surface level figure shit out. All right, don't make shit up.
It's just surface level. Like the wording is key. Just surface level. Just understand what the hell we're saying and go from there.
Stop it. This isn't Twitter. This is Twitch. Stop. This isn't Twitter. This is Twitch.tv. We share a brain cell here. That rumoring,
She forgot Reddit.
slandering, and making shit up and lying bullshit stays on Twitter or whatever other short form content website people like to, you know. You don't get paid here, unlike Twitter, to make shit up and rage bait. Anyways, long.
Isn't that much of a payment anyway? Like, it's not even that much. Like, people are just doing it for free, really.
Long story short, they've been called out for any of the Gen AI stuff, which, I want to just say, I've always been against that. I'm not sure why people are trying to be calling others out for not liking Gen AI. The entire VTubing industry has already been against that. Without real human artists, Shylily wouldn't even exist to this day. Anyways, they have expressed that they're sorry about all the AI stuff, and they're working on replacing it, right? And that's good, because I love the fucking game. It would be a shame if all of...
She loves the fucking game. Ooh, snap. You might even have a bunch of gacha tribalistic coming at you, girl. You gotta watch out. What you like.
The actual proper genuine human labor and everything was unironically gone to waste because of, you know, shortcomings and shortcuts that happened during the production until release, right? Obviously,
they kind of had to because of Ananta. We all know when Ananta was released, NTE was like in very hot water. They had to release as soon as possible and cash in as much as possible before Ananta, because Ananta is literally a fucking direct competitor to NTE. A lot of people were just dooming NTE, like it's over for NTE before even releasing because of Ananta. The only way the company could do what they're doing now is to release it as soon as possible, and if it meant using an AI shortcut to do that, if I were them and if you were them and you had millions of dollars invested in a project, you would be doing the exact same shit, morals or no morals. Morals only take you so far in this world, especially in the corporate world, where investors are literally lighting a fire under your ass.
would have been nicer to do it from the start, but as much as people wanna shit and bash, let me just tell you, working on really, really big multi-million-dollar projects, it's not easy, and the teams are...
Oh, you think? I don't know, that sounds easy to me. They make it look easy.
Large, with many, many departments. And in the many years of me having worked with gaming companies, I can tell you one thing, communication is not always... You guys have worked, hopefully, a fucking day in your life. You know that even a company where you...
Communication is so bad. Like, a lot of people have such a problem with just communication, period. At work, oh my God, like it's amazing just how bad communication is between colleagues. It's so bad. Like even me and my editor right now, I'm like, dude, you gotta work on your communication. You gotta let me know if you are this or that. Like communication is vital if we are to move it. Bro, literally even yesterday, this girl I'm with, I'm like, you have a communication problem. Like you don't inform me of things. This is important stuff for me to know. Like communication, like you would be surprised if you work on your communication and others work on their communication with you. You'd be surprised just how far you can get along with people and how far along you can go in life through that, man. It's very important skill to have.
Work with maybe 20 people together. There is issues and miscommunications and quality issues going on. It always happens. I'm not gonna say that the developers who very clearly state that they do value human work had anything to do with it, because they outsource to a company which outsources to a company which...
Oh, so that's what happened. So they outsource to companies. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense actually. I forgot about that. Like I always thought like it's always just the developers cooking themselves within their small team. But the reality is, why would the fuck would they do that when they can just outsource more work to other companies? And it not only does it speed up the process, but also, you know, it's probably cheaper too.
Outsources to a company with a million fucking translators in
The
between.
reason why it's cheaper is because they're gonna do it in foreign countries where, let's just say, the base salary, etc., is lower. Therefore, they won't charge as much. As say, for example, this company is in America, and if they were to do it in, like, for example, a foreign country like somewhere in Europe or something, it's obviously going to be cheaper than it would have been in America.
That also are outsourced. Shit gets lost, shit can happen, but it is very clear that they do value the feedback and they're working on it. As they have, they almost overnight worked on replacing the majority of AI shit. So obviously, we're back to playing, because I'm really, really happy that they value...
Wait, so she just took back the sponsor? No, you're kidding me.
the feedback. I only see the billboard and TV videos. You see whatever you want to see.
She is so right. Oh my gosh. How can you be this adorable and this based? What I love about Superman is disguise is literally glasses and wimpy behavior. Because people were never gonna expect Superman is gonna behave like that, or Superman is that. People see what they want to believe, and people see what they want to see. For example, if a girl dresses, a certain way, people immediately start to assume things. They just start to assume things, but you don't know the person. You don't know who they are. You could be right, but you could be wrong. You don't know. And you start to see only how you want to perceive that particular person. Work on yourself to, let's just say, not be as negative towards things. Because the more negative you are towards things, a lot of the time that shit bounces off to you and you start to become a negative Andy. So I don't think you want to be that, man.
If you Google whatever the fuck you Google, it's not my fucking problem. There's clearly more than those two things that came up. There's clearly so many more assets that have already been replaced with proof right there. You see and find whatever the fuck you want to see. It's not my problem. My stance has always been clear. For years, it's never been a problem up until fucking 2 days ago. And we're sticking to that because that is still, as of now, simply my opinion. Done.
Nice.
If you example you're slandering, like I said, this isn't fucking Twitter. I'm not gonna sit here to do your job for you. If you don't wanna have my opinion, that's okay. You can either leave and fuck off, or you can keep discussing this on fucking Twitch when I literally tell you to go to Twitter or Google or anything else and literally look at the fucking list of things they themselves have replaced because they're AI. Or you can come over here, discuss more, and get banned. We've banned people for less.
How many points of aura did she just farm right now, man? Holy shit. Holy aura farm. Again, how can you be this cute and this based?
It's your choice. I don't give a shit. There might be people that defend AI. Like I said, it's a difference in opinions. I don't give a shit if people are okay with it or not. I'm not, and I think that should be equally much respected as everyone else who has a different opinion in any other field. But I feel like nowadays we hit that weird time where your opinion differs from mine. I have to be the absolute most extreme opposite of that opinion and hate you for it. It's like...
Yeah, it's because if you don't have the same opinion as me, you're a lesser human being than I am. And I have to feel like I'm better than people. I have to. That's how I get off. That's how I feel special. Because I'm an empty, insecure person with no personality. That's why.
Grow the fuck up.
Thank you. Fuck.
Grown-ass fucking men acting like toddlers. You don't like the red car? We can't be...
I don't think it's grown-ass men. I think it's a bunch of like early 20s, young adults, still figuring things out with a huge internet brain rot problem that, let's just say, don't know where to go and don't know how to go, and so they behave in the only way they know how, which is what they see online. So it is what it is, unfortunately.
Be friends, grow up, bro. Grow the fuck up. How about you, a grown-ass man with a job paying taxes, and you act like a 9-year-old toddler who gets upset they have the red car? Act like...
Ooh, for the grown-ups, because I think there's some, and I guess we have to admit that there's still some. For those, it's like I keep saying, just because you have a job, pay taxes or anything, doesn't mean, like, personality speaking, you're there, or maturely speaking, you're there. A lot of people are like, maturing and growing up is realizing that most adults you encounter, maturely speaking, have never graduated 8th grade. So it's a sad reality we live in, but the reality is, we have to deal with that, and we got to navigate that accordingly. And hopefully they too can wake up to this fact and start navigating their own selves and their own, let's just say, lackings accordingly, because the reality is you are just making a fool out of yourself out here, man. I'll be totally honest. Or ma'am, you just are. Just, check yourself.
an actual adult. Difference in opinion exists. If you must hate me over my difference in my opinion, then go ahead. I don't give a shit. I don't need to play fucking ball of toddlers. I'm a grown-ass adult. What's a job paying taxes? No, I mean, you have a job paying taxes. Like, you have a job and you pay taxes. I'm a grown-ass.
Unemployed.
If I were to waste my time with everyone who does not do their own research, because my biggest problem is whenever someone makes a good point on an argument and be like, here, in your face, people either go quiet, they fuck off, or they move the goalposts. You really think I have the time to waste my time with like a bunch of fucking monkey idiots online being like...
Yeah, and especially what's the fucking purpose? These people are just not gonna stop. Like, they're just gonna keep doing because the incentive is there, because unless they are gonna finally wake up to the realization that their behavior is their own problem, like their lackings is what makes them behave a certain fashion, and wake up to this realization, unless that happens, you're just wasting your time and feeding into their obsessive need for validation, for upvotes online, etc., for the sake of feeling special, right? They need that sweet nectar of validation, man. It's sad, really. Like, the more I say it out loud, the more, I'll be honest, it breaks my heart, and I feel for them. I genuinely do.
Like, can you prove... No, not my fucking job right now. Because I actually sat down and properly researched it. Anyways, very happy I listened to feedback. So happy. That's so nice. The majority has already been replaced, so that's really cool. I'm really happy.
Nice.
So we gotta play some more NTE tonight.
So is she still sponsored or not? I don't see anything like that, so I'm not sure if she's sponsored back or not, but I hope she is. I hope she is, dude. That would be the biggest spit on their face of someone like Iron Mouse I've ever fucking seen. That would be the most based VTuber shit I've ever seen, man. I'm genuinely hoping for that to be the reality we live in the days to come. If anybody knows, please let us know in the comments below. So yeah, I guess their efforts unfortunately ended up backfiring, because now companies are now openly admitting to the usage of AI. No one is hiding behind this. NTE broke the dam. Everybody is now following along. They're follow up attacking on this. The haters are trying so hard, but the reality is, whilst we understand your concerns, whilst we understand where you're coming from, your behavior isn't necessarily helping your cause. But the reality is, we understand that, well, that's just the way of the world. The elite decides where humanity goes, typically how we evolve as a society more specifically, and we are here for the ride, and we have to keep adapting accordingly to a very fast evolving world. It is what it is. Ain't much we can do about that. Unfortunately, that's what it means to be a normal citizen and normal folk in the planet called Earth that happens to be blue. It ain't red, it ain't this, it's blue. And because of that, this is the set of rules we have to go through, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I understand, like, it's in a utopia, in a morally perfect world. You guys are right, but we're not. The planet is blue, therefore, this is what we get. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I think this situation is finally over. I think at this point, anybody still fanning the flames is literally just looking to get clowned on. And so yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Be seeing you.